Hi, this is Mel from Mesa, Arizona, and today I wanted to talk to you about something called Saffron Crocus Chromes. I ordered these from this Madre Rose company, and they sent me 10 of these bulbs. The bulbs look kind of like this. They have kind of a hair thing that comes off the top of it here. The part you want to have down in the bottom is this part here that has a flat bottom on it, and right out here is where the roots grow from. It's got some different things growing out of the side of it here. I don't know if those are roots or if it's going to be the stem growing up, but up here this is looks like kind of like hair. This is where the stems were last year when they grew. Saffron is the most expensive herb on the market. If you look at saffron, it is really expensive, and the reason why it's so expensive is it's so time consuming and to grow and harvest, because like it shows on this bag here, it'll get a purple flower, and inside that purple flower will be these different, there'll be some you'll have three yellow, three orangish red stigmas, and those stigmas is what you want to harvest, and you can use your fingers or you can use tweezers to take off those stigmas. But we're going to plant this one here today. It says you want to plant them at least 3 inches deep in the soil, but you want to have these hairs coming out the top so you can see where it's planted there. And so we're going to plant it in there like that, and then I'm using moist soil, and so I'm not going to, I'll just water them lightly once. It says you do not want to overwater them, because if you overwater them, then overwatering can cause them to mold. And these are bulbs, like a regular flower bulb too. You don't want to overwater them, they just want to give them enough water. So I'll water them in for the first time, and then I'll let them sit. And then when the top of the soil is dry, and I can see it's dried down about an inch deep, then I'll water them again, so they don't overwater them. They do want, it says it wants direct sunlight. Now I'm in Mesa, Arizona, so we get pretty hot summers. It grows in zones 6 through 9, and if you watch the heat and everything like that, you can actually grow them in zones 10 through 11, but you'd have to take them in during the hottest part of the day. If in the colder climates, you'd want it's annual, so you'd want to grow it annually. So you take the bulb, and you put the bulb, take the bulb and put it in a cool, dry place in the winter time. But in my area here in zone 9, I should be able to leave them in the ground or in the containers, and I can put the containers in an area where they'll stay warm. But it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for them to, it'll take about a week for, it says about 4 to 6 weeks for them to start to grow and to flower. They usually flower and harvest in September, October time period. So they'll start to grow, and I'll see the green stems come up, but the flowers are usually produce about September, October. And then you'll take tweezers or your fingers and pick those little tiny reddish-orange stigmas out of the inside of the flower, and then you'll put them out to dry on a paper towel for about 2 to 3 days, and then you can store them in a sealed jar. If you put them in a sealed glass jar, they'll stay fresh for about 6 months, 6 to 7 months. If you put them in a sealed jar and put them in the freezer, you could probably keep them for a year or two, because then they're frozen and you have to just thaw them out afterwards. But you don't want to keep them moist. You want to keep them dry. So if you have any questions about saffron and how to grow it, they call it Saffron Crocus chromes. I'm really excited. This is the first time I've ever grown it, so I'll give you an update when they start to sprout and show the flowers on them, and how to harvest the stigmas out of the inside of them. So thank you for watching today. Again, my name is Mel. Have a nice day today.